Hello love, welcome back. In today's class we are making this simple bikini top. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. I've been under the weather for the past days, so let's make this simple bikini top. Let's get right into class. For this tutorial, I'm going to be using yarn, my scissors, and a 4mm hook, stitch markers, and your cowries. So to begin with, I'm going to make a slip knot and chain 20. So if you're making for a breast size small, you can chain 15. So I'll chain 20. So after the 20 chains, you're going to chain 2, additional 2, and make your first double crochet in the 3rd stitch. And keep making your double crochets until the end of the row. I'm at the end of the row, and we are going to add another double crochet in that last double crochet space, chain 2, and go in with 2 double crochet in that same space. This is 1 and 2. So now you are going to work double crochets in each stitch, in each opposite stitch, until the end of the row. So keep making your double crochets, and I'll meet you when I'm done with mine. So at the end of your double crochet, you're going to chain 2, turn over your work, and keep making double crochets in each stitch until you get to the chain 2 space. So at the chain 2 space, you are going to go in with 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet in the same space, and keep working your double crochet in each stitch until the end of the row. So here you are going to keep alternating. Anytime you get to the end, you are going to chain 2, and when you get to the chain 2 space, you are going to make 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So keep going back and forth until you have your size, and make 2 of them. So this is my 2 cups, and now we are going to work single crochets at the bottom, the end of your work, to connect the 2 cups. So this is how we make your double crochet. So you're going to go in each space with 2 double crochet, 2 single crochets, sorry. So we are going to work single crochets, and when you get to the end, you're going to take the other cup, and as we are doing, just work single crochets, 2 single crochets to join the cup, and keep working your single crochets until the end. At the end, you chain 1, turn your work. You're going to repeat your single crochets in each stitch until the end of the row. Work single crochets until the end of the row. So at the end of the row, you're going to chain 2, cut and fasten your yarn, or you can chain 1 and cut and fasten your yarn. So this is how your work looks now. Now you're going to gauge the middle and put your stitch marker. You're going to count 1, and in the 2nd stitch, put your stitch marker, and at the other side, you're going to skip 1 and put your stitch marker in the 2nd chain. So you should be having something like this. Now you're going to insert whichever thing you want to use So I'm going to use my cowries. I'm using cowries, so pull your yarn through your cowries and make your slip knot. Attach the slip knot into the first stitch marker and chain 5. Where the first stitch marker is, and chain 5. Now you're going to pull your yarn, your cowries through the yarn onto the chain 5 space. And now you are going to slip stitch this at the other side of your stitch marker, where the other stitch marker is. I'm going to slip stitch, and this is what you should be having. So you can go ahead and take your red, your middle stitch marker. So now you're going to slip stitch 3 times, 1, 2 and 3. Now we are going to be working from back to forth. So here you are going to make a chain that can go round the stitch marker to the other side of your work. So I'm going to chain 15. It depends on whatever you want to use in the middle. If that thing is long enough, then you are going to make a long chain. Now you are going to skip 2 and slip stitch on the 3rd space. So you should be having something like this. Now you are going to make your slip stitches, 1 slip stitch, and we are going to be working on the chain. So make 1 single crochet in the first space, 2 in the next, 2 single crochets in the next, 1 single crochet in the following, 2 single crochets in the next. So you're going to keep alternating between 1 single crochet and 2 single crochets until the end of the row, until the end of the chain. So at the end, you're going to slip stitch 2 times, chain 1, turn over your work, and you are going to make your first double crochet, chain 2, skip 1, make your double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, make your double crochet in the next space, chain 2. So you are going to keep alternating between this mesh, chain 1 and chain 2 until the end of the row. So at the end, you are going to skip this and slip stitch in the next chain. So this is what you should be having, and you are going to make your 2 slip stitches to begin the next row, chain 1, turn your work, and here you are going to make mesh again, but this time 2 double crochet in the first space, chain 1, and now chain 2. Now make your 2 double crochet in the next space, chain 1, 2 double crochet in the next space, chain 1. So here you are going to be alternating between 2 double crochet, chain 1 and 2 double crochet, chain 2 until the end of the row. So at the end of the row, you're going to slip stitch 2 times, chain 4, turn your work, and now you are going to make single crochets in the hole, chain 4, make single crochet in the next space, chain 4, make single crochet in the next space, chain 4. So you're going to keep repeating this until the end of the row. So at the end of the row, you're going to slip stitch in your next space. Remember, you're always slip stitching 2 times, turn your work, And now we are going to work 4 double crochet in the chain 4 space, the beginning of the chain 4 space. And 4. Now we are going to make single crochet in the next space, chain 4 space, and we are going to work 5 double crochets in the next, chain 4, 5, now chain 4, slip stitch in from the last stitch, the last chain, and chain 4 again, and chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So you are going to make single crochet in the next space, and in the next space you are going to repeat chain double, make your 5 double crochets, chain 4, make a slip stitch at the bottom of your chain 4 space and go in that same space with 5 double crochet. So you are going to keep doing this until the end of the row, and at the last space of the row you are going to make sure you chain only 4, just as you did for the beginning. And this is the pattern. My love, if you haven't subscribed to the channel up until this point, please do. And if you're a returning subscriber, I really appreciate you. Keep watching the videos. So at the end, I made my 4 double crochets in the last space, and we are going to slip stitch because I don't want to cut my yarn, so I slip stitch at the end and made a long chain that will go around. So you are going to attach your yarn and make a long chain, and you are going to do the same thing for the other side to make your straps. That is it for it. Until we meet next week, is bye.